Hi and welcome. My name is Aislinn and today we're going to be doing a full face of Rare Beauty. Well, mostly full face. There are a few product types that I don't have, but Rare Beauty generously sent over some products to try and I'm really excited to test them out with you. Right now, the only thing on my face is the Haus Labs foundation and concealer. If I'm not mistaken, I wear 200 in the foundation and 14 in the concealer, but I will put the exact shade names below. Let's start with blush. They sent over 2 shades of the Dewy Liquid Blush. Here we have Grateful and Happy. I have an unpopular opinion here. I'm actually not a huge fan of the Rare Beauty blushes. I've tried maybe 5 shades in the past and I don't love them. I like them, but I don't love them. Just the fact that they're so pigmented and difficult to work with is just not my personal preference. I like a blush that I can play around with and build up a little bit more, but we're gonna give this a fair go. Maybe these new shades will blow me out of the water. I also have the Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush in Happy, so I think that is the shade we're gonna go with. Rather than apply this directly to my face, I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. This is a really pretty pink shade, I will say. And then I'm gonna work it into my Basma brush. I love this brush, especially for heavily pigmented blushes because of how small the brush head is. It's very precise. Perfect for any blush that you have that tend to get away from you. I stand corrected. I actually think this looks very beautiful. Maybe I just didn't have the right shades before. I am really glad that I applied it this way though, because already it is pretty pigmented. I used the Mario F4 brush to apply that Haus Labs foundation. I'm just gonna tidy up around the outer perimeter with this. Don't want this to be too pigmented because I am gonna go in with that blush powder on top, but I actually think that's very pretty. I'm really excited for the red shade. Now for the luminous blush powder in Happy, I actually have 2 other shades of this and I don't really reach for them that much. I'm gonna pick this up with my Anisa Beauty powder blush brush. I don't really remember how pigmented these are. Still fairly pigmented. I love this shade, I really do. So we have with the liquid and powder and with just the liquid. Since this is luminous, I'm not gonna say that it's not highlighting any texture, but not any amount that's of concern for me. I actually added even more because I think that this shade is just so pretty. Let me make sure I get this name right. Here we have the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer in the shade Transcend. This is actually also a product I've tried before. I don't remember the name of the shade that I had, but it was more pink than this. Already looking pretty glowy, so same as the liquid blush, I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand, pick it up on my ring finger, and pop it into the inner corner. This also works because I don't have any Rare Beauty eye products to try either. I said inner corner, but I'm just putting this all over my lid. Before I move on, I'm gonna go ahead and set what I've done so far with the Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. That feels really refreshing and has my favorite type of fine mister. So it's spread out really evenly and no parts of my face feel overly wet. Definitely added a dewiness to my complexion too. The product I've been most excited to try from Rare Beauty is this Brow Harmony Flexible Lifting Gel. I feel like everyone raves about this. This is so many people's favorite brow gel. Immediately, I love how precise the spoolie is. I'm gonna go ahead and work this through my brows. I'm definitely going to need to keep testing this, but I've seen some people compare this to the Maybelline Super Lock. I'm liking the way that this applies even better. I'm a fan. I cannot tell you the last time I used liquid eyeliner. I'm actually kind of scared, but this is the Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner. Ooh, this packaging is fun. It kind of looks like a pen. That looks really sharp. I'm scared. I've pretty much switched to pencil liners, but I will say this one is pretty easy to apply. Not my best work, not my worst. This side is going to take a lot more concentration. We're going to leave it at that because I am putting on mascara, but considering I did that in like 0.5 seconds and haven't used liquid liner in I don't know how long, I think that worked really nicely. So if you want liquid eyeliner but you don't think you're very good at it, Quickly curling my lashes with my Shiseido lash curler. And now for the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. I used this a few years ago and really liked it, so I'm excited to try it again and see what I think now. I'm really liking how nicely this wand fits between my lashes. It's not clumping them together. It's also not particularly bulky, so it's easy to get the bottom lashes without smudging it against my skin. Okay, with and without. Past me was onto something with this. This is a really good mascara. We're on to the final step based on the products I have, and that is lips. Our options are the Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil or the Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm. This is in the shade Nearly Mauve. Based on this look, I kind of think it could go either way. I'm feeling a glossy lip balm. This has a really soft texture. Honestly, not quite a gloss or a balm. I don't know. It's almost kind of jelly-like. I do really like it though. Okay, and this is it for our full face of Rare Beauty. The eyes are definitely lacking, but since I didn't have a palette for that, we'll let it slide. My favorite products from this look, the brow gel and the mascara. These are the two that I'm most excited to continue using. Honorable mention to the 4-in-1 Mist though, because I really like the way that this felt, and I really want to try it as a primer as well. As far as the color cosmetics, the liquid blush, powder blush, luminizer, and the lip products, I do think Happy is a very pretty color, and I am really excited to try out the red blush. I liked everything that I tried, but yeah, the things I'm most excited for, I think, are those three. Let me know what you think of this look, and if you've tried Rare Beauty, what you've tried, what you liked, what you maybe didn't like, and if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll subscribe for more.